For sure.
And I just think there's a lot of kids who do it because it's just like, I swear, I just think people go to the gym now to like film their stuff and not really train. Yeah. I think it's important, something you said though, like as far as your reasoning for doing it wasn't necessarily social. Because I think a lot of kids nowadays, and I want you to speak to this a little bit, they like get into this industry because they see, oh, you could have success and you can make money and you can not necessarily competing. I'm talking about like social and fitness.
Yeah.
But I notice a lot of people who have like really high level of success actually in this industry, it's because like they just really wanted to like do it. Not so much social. They were just like really into like the health, the fitness, the actual bodybuilding, like that side of things. And then it came along with it. Like the social comes along with it.
For sure.
And I just think there's a lot of kids who do it because it's just like, I swear, I just think people go to the gym now to like film their stuff and not really train. Like, have you noticed that's been a shift? Because like, I'm assuming when you started this, how old are you?
28.
Yeah, when you started, it was like that wasn't a thing that was relevant or people were even doing, and you just had to love it because you did it just for yourself. Yeah, and a lot of people now do it, like I said, just because it's for a camera.
For sure.
It's a long question,
and I think that affects like what's that?
So that was a long question.
No, I want his opinion on that because like a lot of kids do it just because they're like, oh, I want to be popular.
Yeah,
you know.
I've definitely noticed that shift a lot. And even in like the sponsorship world that we're in, like it's typically supplement sponsors and shit. Before you had to be a pro and then maybe you'd get a sponsorship. Now, most of the pros get shit sponsorships and just random people on social media get the big ones because it's marketing, you know?
Right.
But I definitely noticed a lot of people now get into the wrong reasons. And usually those people don't last. They burn out. They typically don't compete at a high level because it takes a lot more effort and discipline to put in that. And if you're not doing it for the right reasons, it's hard to kind of work that hard for it. But I mean, it's just kind of our society. And I think like I dropped out of college to do this, but I never had the intention to do that. And I didn't do it to be lazy. I think people start things to try and find an easy way to get success, an easy way to get money because they're lazy. And everyone always asks me like, should I drop out of college to compete? I'm like, fuck no. Like you asking me that means you're probably lazy. Like you should know that answer by yourself and understand whatever path you take is going to be hard as fuck. But like, it's got to be the right path for you, you know?
How did you make that decision to drop out of college? Walk us through that.
I mean, it took a minute. My mom's still not happy with it, I don't think.
No way.
Still not?
No way.
To this day, she'll still tell me, you know, you can go back to college and it's only 2 years left of school. I'm like, no, all right. Maybe one day. But
where were you going?
Not. I was in Dalhousie, Halifax.
Oh,
that's funny.
Shit. How was that?
It was a great time. I'm sure you guys have been
I've been out there. It's fun.
It's a good time. But no, I mean, like I said, I was competing almost as a hobby and I was putting a lot of effort into it, obviously, but I was still like, all right, I need to get a career. I need to graduate school and I need to like have a future for myself. And then I think in 2019, that was the year 2018, the first year I came second, I was like, went from amateur winning a pro show to coming second at the Olympia all in a year. And I was like, okay, like, clearly, I've proven to myself I'm willing to put in the work and discipline to this, and there's a future for me. And I started to get sponsors, opportunities to travel, and school would be waiting for me, but I couldn't balance both at this point. So I just decided I've made it this far, juggling both, time to drop one, put everything in the bodybuilding and see where it takes me.
It seems like everyone's just lifting now to be like a gym bro influencer.
Yeah.
Like they don't really care about the competing stuff. Would you say that's true?
I mean, more people definitely train to train and not compete. And I don't think there's necessarily something wrong with that. I think seeking fame isn't necessarily the best avenue of life, but I mean, I think we see a lot of shift in our culture lately of a lot of people who kind of like, who love the gym, go after it. And I think that's a more positive thing to put their energy into than a lot of other shit they could be doing, you know?
Which one are you going for?
I don't think I can compete.
Maybe we should get Steiny on stage in 2024.
Stage,
I'll do it one time, maybe.
You should.
Did you ever get on stage?
I think about it sometimes.
You've never done it?
I've done it back in the day. I did Men's Physique when it first came out, 2011.
Maybe this should be a bet. You two have to go against each other at a show.
Against him?
They got to create a barrel section for Mr.
Come on, bro.
Mr. Olympia.
What the fuck?
No, I don't want to compete against you.
Compete against him? Dude.
Okay,
different
whatever,
height
bro.
classes, but you know.
Yeah.
And I'm back like I ain't never left. Take me to church, yeah, let me confess. Last year I had a lot on my mind like Tony Stark, couldn't get it off my chest. But now I'm back to back like I'm Aubrey. Reborn, yeah, everything blessed. From the ashes brings a new story. Show, don't tell, I'ma ace this test.